Okay, guys, welcome back to my boring channel. If you're watching this because you want to become a trucker, or you're in the wrong place, because I'm not a trucker. Not exactly. I'm a shuttle driver, so this video is gonna be of how to get your Class A at least. I decided to get this job for now. It's just to get used to docking and driving a little bit on the streets. Get used to the size of this truck because they might seem easy, but to me it's like whatever. It's not the hardest, it's not the easiest task. So I'm a shuttle driver, so what I do is move trailers from one site to another in like probably a 5-mile radius. Pretty easy job. All I do is sit in my truck and wait for a trailer to be ready from one location and take it to another. So here's some clips that I got of me doing some shit around and being a rookie that I am, and just pretty much just practice and keeping it safe and not trying to get too cocky. And if I get too cocky or something, I might hit something, and I just play it safe, take it slow, and just learn little by little. So why get your CDL? I got it because I used to work farm labor, and don't get me wrong, I enjoyed my job as farm labor. I didn't have nothing against it. It's just the pay. I didn't get paid too bad, but there was no overtime. It was only 40 hours, and we've been getting some rain, but still, it's just something I don't want to do forever. So I just decided to get my CDL, and that's why I got it. So if you're watching this because you want to get it, and let me tell you, you won't regret it. It's easy. It's the easiest license to get that's going to pay you pretty well. And my checks, compared to what some other companies that offered me for on the road, I'm getting paid better than going on the road, and I'm local almost a day, and it's a pretty cool schedule. How much did it cost? It didn't cost me anything because my dad paid for it. He told me, hey, look for a trucking school and I'll pay for it. So I did, and I live in Tulare. I googled it and I found ACI, which is Advanced Career Institute. It's an easy process and everything. It's just that the cost for me was $4,600. There's cheaper ones, but that was the only one I found for evening classes. So I had to get that one. I didn't have time to be going farther just for evening class. So other schools around here for daytime, for people that could go during the day, it's around $2,500. So it's a lot cheaper. So that's how much it costed me. How long did it took me? It took me 8 weeks. That's because I had the evening classes. So my class total per day was 4 hours. So from 4:30 to 9 with a 30-minute break. There was no way around it for not discounting to not get the break taken off from your time. You had to get it. So it was 4 hours a day for 8 weeks, and that was a total of 160 hours of school time that you have to have according to California, and how it's the law that you have to go to school and have some hours. So that's how long it took me. Exactly 8 weeks on my graduation day, expected graduation date. That's the day I got my license. What to expect from the school? I don't know if all the schools will be the same, but the one I went to was 2 weeks in the classroom, which they taught us general knowledge, air brakes, combinations, doubles and triples, tankers, and hazmats. Now, to my knowledge, I think all you know to get your Class A is at least your general knowledge, air brakes, and combinations. You don't need your doubles and triples, you don't need your tankers, and you don't need your hazmat. It's a good thing to get them though. You're already going to school, you're learning about them, they're already teaching you. You don't have to do them later. Might as well get them. You're already in there, especially for the hazmat. So I got all my endorsements except hazmat. I haven't went to the DMV to get tested for it. I did get a certificate in school that I took the class and everything, and I did get some knowledge on it. So all I need to do is go to the DMV and take it. So that's what to expect in the first 2 weeks on the school I went to. After that, it's 6 weeks outside with the trucks. The first thing we had to learn was air brakes, your in-cab pre-trip, and your forms. I learned my air brakes like in 2 days. It's quite a bit of quite a shit to remember, but it's not impossible. The air brakes, it's a hit or miss in the DMV. Either pass or you fail. There's nothing to next time just remember this. No, if you say something wrong or you miss something, you failed it. You don't get to move on. Forms, which is your pre-trip outside walk around, is Form A, Form B, Form C, and couplings. Form A is the front of the truck, the engine compartment, and everything. Form B is the side of the truck, the driver's side, the back of the truck, and all the axles in the back and everything, all the frame, shit like that. Your C is your trailer, and your coupling is obviously your couplings, your air brakes, and your electrical wire, and all the other stuff that has to do with the coupling. First thing in that school that I had to do was air brakes, Form A, Form B, and couplings at least to be able to go outside, to be able to get taken out on drives, to learn how to drive the truck out on the road. So I did that, but they had some other people that needed to get graduated, needed to get finished, so they were priority because they were there before us. So after they got taken out, I got to go on drives. I went for 30-minute drives, 1-hour drives, and then when they saw that my graduation date was getting closer, they took me for 2-hour drives, 3-hour drives. Great school. They focus on whoever is trying, and if you're not, they try to make you try, to push you. If they don't get you to start trying, if they can't do much about it, you're gonna fall behind. So I learned in a 10 speed. I didn't want my restriction of only automatics, but automatic trucks are pretty damn great for local, especially for the job I'm doing. I would have got tired of shifting already probably. So keep in mind, these are just some clips that I did. This is me coming back to the yard to leave an empty trailer from the dock, on the dock, that I took a fully loaded trailer to another yard. So anyways, back to the topic. That's what's to expect in the school. At the DMV, I was kind of nervous and shit like that. So all you do, they drive the truck, they leave it ready, and you just wait for your turn. Then when the DMV examiner comes out, first thing you do is whatever form they give you, A, B, or C, and of course your couplings. It don't matter what form you get, you got to do couplings. You do that, and then you get inside the cab and do your air brakes and your in-cab pre-trip. And after that, they make you drive forward and do a straight back. Now, I forgot to mention, the school teaches you how to straight back, which is the easiest. They teach you how to alley dock. They teach you how to do offsets, and that right there is me chilling, waiting for the trailers. They teach you how to do offsets, and they teach you how to do parallel park. So they do at the DMV, after you do the air brakes and pre-trip, you pull forward, you do a straight back. I think you get one pull up and one get out, and that's it. But it's the easiest. You shouldn't need to get out. Maybe you will need a pull up because of the slopes at the DMV testing area. But after that, they make you go all around. Don't hit the trees. It's an automatic fail. So they make you and they put you in a box. And they make you pull forward, and it's offset. So all you have to do is get the trailer into the next box next to it. After that, you either get an alley dock or you get a parallel park. The parallel park is almost like the offset, just a tiny bit different on the starting setup. You pull forward and then you back up to like the mud flap, and then you get back into the other box like an offset, but it's a parallel park. Now keep in mind, what I'm saying is because the school I went to was with the sleeper cab and a 53-footer. A lot of other schools are day cabs and those short 38, 40-foot, I don't know, trailers. Sometimes they're even flatbeds. The school I went to is a sleeper cab with the 53-footer, so everything's a little bit different. Now, when you get your license, and you're freshly out of school, it's hard to get a job, especially local. You have no experience. A lot of the insurances don't let the local people get anybody with less than 2 years experience. Now, the job I'm doing, it's yard management. So I'm a shuttle driver. So like I said, all I do is get one trailer, like I'm doing right there in this video, hooking it up. This is an empty trailer. Before this one, I left the loaded one in the dock, and then that empty was there from earlier, and I got it and I took it back to the other warehouse where they load them, and I dock it over there and just wait for it. Wait for whichever one's next. There's like 4 of them, and this one is gonna be 5, I think. So this was all yesterday. Yesterday was a really slow day. I think I only moved like eight trailers, like 8 loaded ones, and that's it. And a couple of empties that I brought back. We ran out of empties because it was so slow. Now, since it's within a 5-mile radius, I don't really have to slide my tires, my tires on the trailer. I just take it like that. Now, when you're loaded, you're supposed to slide them depends on the weight, and I'll take them like I do all the way to the back. But since it's within a 5-mile radius, it's not even far. I don't get on the highway or anything. I just leave them like that. That's how they taught me. So it's a yard spotting job. It's a yard management. We do have a little yard spotter or yard goat, whatever you want to call it, those little trucks and shit like that. So when you're freshly out of school, don't expect that you can get a job right away. Like me right here, this is the empty trailer. This is the place where they load them, and I'm just gonna dock it, park it, and then I'm gonna park the truck and just wait for whichever trailer's next. The GT one, the one with GT, that's not ours. The other 3, those are mine. They have those little yellow things in front. That means they're not ready. I can't touch them. So yeah, once you get your Class A, you can expect to make great money because you're new. A lot of big companies are gonna try to get you, and you should know their names already. It's either Warner, Knight, Swift, Schneider, whatever. They will get you, and you get the training for being on the road. I didn't want to do that because I have a family. I don't want to be gone for too long. For the amount of money I was gonna get paid for cents per mile, I was gonna make less than this job that I'm at. This job that I'm at, I'll just say what my shift will pay in total. I don't want to say how much I got paid an hour yet, but per shift it's $326. It's a 12-hour shift, so I'll be making in 5 days like $1,600 before taxes. I'm in California, so they're gonna dock some taxes. So it's easy to get this license. There's jobs out there. You just gotta be patient. If I didn't find a local job that paid pretty good, I was gonna stick around to the job I had until something came up. Other than that, if you're watching this video and you want to get your Class A, do it. Don't wait, especially if you're younger. I'm currently 30. I don't know what took me so long. I just kept saying next year, and I never got it. Do it. Get your license. It's super easy. You won't regret it. I get paid to literally, after I unhook this truck, park it where I'm gonna park it, and just wait there for 2-3 hours on slow days. Just watch some YouTube, Netflix, whatever, and then you move a trailer, you come back, and that's it. Easy job. If you're the type that can't keep calm and you want something more busy, then you obviously can find something else. I don't mind. I just don't want to be working too much labor no more. This job, I like it. If there's nothing to do slow, I just start cleaning the cab of the truck or something. Now this is the weekend. There is gonna be days where it's consistent that I'll probably be back and be like parked for only like 20-30 minutes, and then another trailer move. That's perfect right there, because too much slow time does get boring, and it's kind of hard to sit on your ass all day too. But yeah, thanks for watching. Give it a like, comment, subscribe, And whatever you guys want me to show you about this job that I do, let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to get some recording videos. Then again, I forgot to mention, I'm gonna be night shift. This was my last training day, for me to get used to everything, and then I start Tuesday. It's currently Sunday. This was Saturday yesterday. I'm doing this voiceover on Sunday and night shift. So let me know what you guys want to see in the comments, and I'll do it. Make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll get some pretty good income to continue my projects that I have. And that's just me right there. It's gonna park, and that's it. Gonna chill for like, I think I chilled for like an hour, and then I moved one more trailer, and then I went home. So right on, get your Class A, you are ready.